Good morning and welcome. Thank you for joining me here today. If you found yourself here, there may be a message for your soul's evolution, healing journey, or just information today. Today, I would like to talk a little bit more about abuse and domestic abuse and incest and people who abuse their power. So if you are in an abusive situation, I recommend you call Domestic Abuse Hotline and find yourself some help. They'll guide you through the steps you need to take so you're safe and you have your affairs in order before you leave, especially when you have children. So just be mindful if you are in a relationship with them and they have your driver's license, social security number, passport information, banking information. If you have somebody that's abusive on all fronts, all fronts, even those that you aren't even aware of. Narcissistic abuse is tumultuous. They're chaos and they're tyrants. They'll take every part of your life and your children's life and twist it upside down and gut you with it. And when I say that, I mean it. I have been tortured, traumatized, used, and abused for years by my narc, and it's unjust. Just because they have credentials in the medical field doesn't allow them to tell you how they're going to inject you and laugh and say the only thing you'll move is your eyeballs, and I'm going to fuck you up. That's exactly quote what they said, and continue to say so. And because you were told to record things and give them to the local authorities, and they didn't pay attention except to use it against you with their lawyered-up attorneys who are crooked, it's unfortunate. They also tell you that how you can cut yourself. Or maybe you should do it horizontal or, vertical. The right way to bleed out, right? So you do it quick, and maybe they'll lace your veins with something else to pretend it was suicide. These are all premeditative, right? Or how to hold their gun to your chin. Which angle? So you don't end up as a vegetable. Do it fucking right the first time, right? I quote, don't be an idiot. Don't be worthless. You know why? Now you know why. Because they have life insurance policy on you, on themselves, and everybody else. Maybe they've got some kind of a, scheme going here. Maybe they've taken your social security number and you're an employee. You didn't know about it. So when you file your taxes, you now owe money. How can that be when you're just getting on your feet? How can your son, who's disabled, labeled by the state because of something that was ill-intended towards him, now he owes taxes? How does your medical insurance want your information that you've had for your whole life? How is that twisted? How is it that you go apply for a loan to get a home, a mortgage, and you're not in the system? How is it that you get word back from their kids' teachers that say you were not alive? Interesting. It's profoundly effed up. I'm just saying, these people are so twisted, demented, chaotically tormented. Why aren't they in jail? Like, seriously, what is wrong with the legal system? Oh, right, they're bought and paid for. Yes, judges, lawyers, attorneys, coven, and people you work with, because they're all in the medical field. Or they lawyered up. Isn't this interesting? Isn't this a fun walk of life? Stealing from you everything they want. And when I say everything, I mean everything. If you don't give it to them, they steal it anyway and laugh at you. Laugh at you. Call you stupid, fat, ugly, the dumbest thing around. Well, behind the scenes, everybody knows that they're scary. They do things in the dark that nobody knows about. You drive by a gravesite and they look over and they laugh and they point things out. And now you look back and you're like, yeah, it all makes sense, you crazy bastard. Why do you need a wood chipper? Why do you live on a lake? Why do you clear the shore? Do things actually, what actually washes up on the shore, and why do you have to clear it all the time and add more sand? Why do you have bats in your attic? Why do you have secret pools, and what's under those? Why do you have secret rooms in your home and in your rental properties? Why? Why all these things? Crazy, right? It's a crazy story. And too bad it's not made up, because it would be funner. Then you can just read the damn book or watch the movie and go home and have a good time. But if it's your life, you have to live it. And if it is your life, you have to fight for your life. Do you think that's fun, fighting for your life every day? No, they gang stalk you with everybody. Everybody possible. Government, legal, justice, lawyers, everybody. What possibly can they could take from you? Oh, right. It's your life. It's your life. Because I guess you're worth that price. You must have more than 10 million over your head. Because who would take you out for anything less, right? I mean, I'm sure in Hollywood, you can have insurance on anything. Lips, legs, arms, fingers, whatever your modeling gig is, right? Interesting. Isn't it interesting how you can unalive yourself or pretend to, and somebody will give you a new identity, collecting a lot more information, taunting you from places unknown. But if you timeline back and unpack the whole story, they've already told you their premeditated plan. So I'm here today to say, what a shit show. My family, my dad and everybody else is literally rolling in their grave because they've been victim of these guys' abuse too. Interesting, right? If you have anything remotely close to this, let's stand tall and make a difference. Of course, look over your back. Go to Cabela's. There's some fine folks there, like Sandra Bullock, packing 24/7, right? Every day and Sunday. I'm sure they make them in pink, and they make them small enough you can put them in places that you can hide them, just like they do. Interesting. Just be careful. If you want to conceal and carry, make sure you have a license. Not like your ex who was told to turn him over, but he has your dad's, right? Or somebody else's. They just steal them. Get them on the black market where they put your pretty pictures, right? Do nasty things. It's interesting. Would they like you to expose them for all their shit? No, you walked away with integrity. You did. You held your head high because you know who you are. But did they do that to you? No, because they can't. Childhood wounds, trauma. Yep, they don't want to heal that. They'd rather spend millions of dollars tormenting you, taunting you, harassing you, stealing your life. Why? Because that's what they like to do. They sold their soul to the devil. They're chaotic, out of control, and nobody does anything about it. Why? Because they have money. They lie. They steal. They cheat. They do everything possible to destroy you. If they can't get to you, they get to everybody else. But I'm standing tall and saying, F you. I'm still here and I'm rising. And I'm going to advocate for everybody else till the nth degree. I will not fall. And I will rise. Listen to that song, Rise Up. And just make sure you lawyer up and get that damn OFP for 50 years. That should be enough time, right? They should be in the grave by then or in purgatory. Get it. First off, if there's guns involved, they should give that to everybody. They do ask. And you're like, no, I think a year is good. No, it's not. Get an order of protection for life. Protect yourself and make sure everything is written down. Everything. The facts are the facts, and they should be held accountable for. Your facts should be heard, addressed. And if you don't like that judge, because they're bought and paid for by somebody, remove them. You can. Take it to a different court. You can. Or move. You can. Take care of you, because you matter, not these tyrants that destroy the world. Your life, everything about you. Your children's life, everything about them. Your family, your friends. But keep your circle of trust small. Find your soul family and your tribe that understands. We don't have to fix it for you. We can stand tall and give you solutions to make your life better. And we will. Those of us here that have gone through the shit show, we're here to say, stand up. And we are. So I hope this helps today. Just remember, take care of you because you matter. And so it is. Namaste.